So this looks like a job for me, so everybody just follow me, cause we need a little controversy, cause it feels so empty without me. I say this looks like a job for me, so everybody. Hey, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez, coming at you today with an Earth 2 update video. I know a lot of you wanted Eminem, so there it is. And outside of that, we do have everyone else who hasn't messaged me for those giveaways. For everyone else, please comment down below who was the first person you saw in concert. When you do that, you enter a chance to win a free tile. Everyone, if you are new, please subscribe. That is the way you enter to win. If you are not new, welcome back. Let's get right into the video. Nathaniel yesterday, referral code down below. That is so important. Patreon as well. Nathaniel was Wolfgang was in a Discord chat. Yeah, so the actual general E2 chat. It was not like Nathaniel who went into someone's private server because they won a lottery or something. He actually, Wolfgang, there's hair on my table. Wolfgang had a nice conversation with us yesterday in Discord. I just figured for those of you that don't have Discord or just weren't awake or whatever, I just want to give you the chance to kind of read over what he said here. So, question: what incentive will people who don't own land in the game have in wanting to play? Wolfgang answers, I will go just to watch the sun go down on Perth, Australia. Perth, Perth, Australia. Now, for me, what we know here is that we have you can play the game without spending any money. You can go and collect resources on people's tiles. You can probably go play a bunch of mini games. You don't need to spend any actual money to play. That's something that's fun, and you can go and check out everything else. But he says in a hidden message, just to watch the sun go down on Perth, Australia. So somebody actually asked, is that a hidden message? And Wolfgang says, it is actually. People familiar with Gaiman's Sandman would know. Gaiman, Gaiman's Sandman would know. If anyone wants to let me know in the comments what that's a reference to, whether a reference to band or video game, or what have you, please let me know. I need to decode this message. Another question they had is, what is the when are the developers aiming to finish Phase 3? And he says, surprisingly, never. It will start one day and then go on and on. So pretty much it'll just be the start of Phase 3 where it's an open world, you can do whatever, and then it'll just be stuff that they'll update every so often, every month, every quarter, whatever. Oh, here's an update, something new we added, new update. So it'll be something like downloadable content, DLC, just not something we have to pay for. It's just something that they want to do, sporadically to keep the game fresh. Or again, they listen to us. In the beginning, the FAQ said, something about not being able, if you bought a diamond mine, that wouldn't necessarily give you diamonds in the game. And even the developer said, hey, don't be buying oil reserves. And stupid me, I bought oil reserves. But then eventually they said, well, we're actually thinking about giving people bonuses for getting those places in real lives. And I was like, no, that is BS. He told everyone we couldn't. That's why I didn't. But anyway, they listen to us. Anything that we say, they definitely hear. Anything that you type in the comments, anything that we type on Discord, they actually read and listen to. Question: Are there any economic reasons for new players and for people to buy fresh tiles? And Wolfgang said they will get a lot of reasons. So new tiles meaning, okay, they're not going to be class 1 or class 2, probably 3 or class 4, probably means that, you're going to have incentives for everyone, not just new people, to buy those different classes. Someone asked, can you confirm that it is still of good interest to acquire class 4 tiles? And he says, game design would be a huge failure if it wouldn't deliver good arguments for all tile choices. Basically just meaning like, okay, well, there's going to be bonuses for tile 4 that, for class 4, that class 1 just doesn't have. Kind of like when, Raichu's a really good Pokemon, but as soon as Lieutenant Surge got his Pikachu, he evolved it, and it didn't get the chance to learn some of the moves that it only learns in the Pikachu stage. I mean, that class 4, we're going to get some advantages in class 4 that class 1 tiles just don't have. It's fantastic. Super fair for everyone. Question: are you planning a tile clicker as well? I think he answered this in jest or in just as a joke, because he said, in essence, clicker, drowning E2, in essence. Is that something that he means, like, is really going to happen? Is that something that essence, he's just joking? He's like, no, there'll be essence, but, not so much clicker. Everyone type in the comments what you think will happen below with that question. If people are going to want to come in what was their, like, major metropolis, like New York, how does it account for places like Chavez Topia? Okay, so a bunch of these people are really had a lot of spelling errors, so it's hard to read. Basically, they're trying to say, like, okay, if buildings, major metropolises like New York and Chicago are going to be wiped, then what places do, what incentives do people have for coming in and checking out those places? And then he also says, how does it account for places like Chavez Topia, or let's say Eye of Sahara, or wherever else that just are cities that were made specifically by the users? And Wolfgang says, resources, landscape, tile prices. A good game delivers choices. So obviously you're going to be able to, New York, even though the buildings are going to be wiped, you're going to want to go there just to see what was there, what's being built. So this means by landscape. Resources, because you don't know what tile, any tile could be anything. It's like in poker, anything can come out on the flop. In this game, anything could happen on a random tile that you get in New York, the middle of nowhere, the middle of the ocean, and then tile prices. So I guess they're going to come, like, if that one guy on Reddit that had, like, oh, pay $1 to see how many other people paid $1, and then you pay $1 to see how many other people paid $1. It's going to be like that. People are going to come just to see the tile prices. They're going to come to see, like, oh, this is a good deal. Or is it, wow, these tile prices are really high, just to check it out. Like I said, a good game delivers choices. What's an advantage of having people visit my tiles? If I own the Leaning Tower of Pisa and I don't want people there, can I shoot them? That's great. So unfortunately, Wolfgang says no, but you can ignore them. Well, he does skip the advantages for other reasons, saying what is an advantage of having people visit any tiles? Because I think we've just answered that before. He said, the developers have all said in the past, yeah, ad revenue, people going to your tiles, that's what you want. He even said when people ask, well, if I want my resources, all of them, and I don't want anyone else collecting, can I build a wall around it? Developers said, you're not really going to want to build a wall around your property because you're going to want people there. So I think even outside of ad revenue, outside of something that we're going to get paid for, I think it's something where you're just going to get bonuses in the game if you have 100 people visit your tile per day. Next and last question is there any value in buying water blocks? And Wolfgang says, sooner or later, sure. So I guess they have right now tiles that are in the ocean or maybe on rivers might not have advantages right away. When they go there, they might not spawn anything, which is good for me because I always wanted those tiles that don't spawn anything, because they've said before, hey, if your tile doesn't spawn anything, it'll probably spawn something really good in the future. And I have a lot of water tiles, so this is something I'm very excited about. Everyone, please comment, like, and subscribe. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. Let me know what you think of Wolfgang's updates and questions. All right, I love you. Bye.